Okay, so the session 2 was about what? Exactly. The topic of session 2?
Understanding MSL.
Yes, but how did we start it? We didn't start with MSL. What did we start with? We started with asking you to change something. Yes. Right? And what was the message from that ultimately? That we are looking at a change from what to what? Traditional leadership to servant. And in that, who should change? I, right? Personally, me, I need to change, correct? No one else. We can't change somebody else, right? And for that change to happen, what is the framework that we discussed? 3-7-10, correct. That 3-7-10 is the framework, and then you of course describe 3 as 3 is the imperatives, vision, character, and relationship. What is 7?
The behaviors.
Behaviors. Yeah. DBHC, right? Anyone remembers what DBHC is? What are the 7 behaviors? DBHC. Foresight and conceptualization are attributes, not behaviors. Okay. There's a slight difference between them. Look, the way you look at it is this: behavior is something that others see. Attribute is something that is internal that you work on. Got it? So that is, if you want to differentiate between behaviors and attribute, that is how you look at it, right? Behavior is something that others will observe. Attribute is something internal to you, you work on it, right? So the behaviors were demonstrating, DBHC is actually the first letters of those behaviors, demonstrating conceptual skills, emotional healing, etc., etc. Okay, so that's the 7 behaviors. And what is 10? Attributes. Or some of the attributes that you remember? Listening, very good. Conceptualization, foresight, yes. Empathy, very good.
Empowerment.
Empowerment is a behavior, okay. Good try, but yes, awareness, yes. Healing is one of them, yes, very good. Okay, so those are some of the attributes that we got to work on, right? So that's the framework of transformation. So out of this, which is measurable? Out of the 3-7-10, what is measurable? Behavior. How are we measuring it? MSLA. All right. What is the minimum that you can score on an MSLA? 3. What is the maximum you can score?
21.
What is a good score in MSLA? A great score? 90 and above. 90 and above. Yeah. What's a terrible score? Below 12. Yes, that's correct. What are the 4 areas that MSLA report throws out? Right? Got that? What is overestimation? You thought you are God's gift to your team, and your team says, not that. That's what. Not yet. Right, so that is overestimation, right? And yeah, so that's the 4 areas that we got to work on, right? And in those, in overestimation and underestimation, when should you really worry?
If the difference is above 3.
Very good. Yes. If the difference is below 1, it's quite okay. 1 and 3 you can improve, but 3 lose your sleep. Okay. So that's the overall this thing, right? So that's how we work on it. Right. And who is Sarah?
Surprise. Anger. Rationalize.
Yes.
Accept and help.
Acceptance.
Help.
Research basically shows that it's in the rationalization stage that we get stuck most. We keep justifying why we got this number, right? They didn't know English, they're all idiots, I sent to the wrong people, all that, justification, right? So that's where people get stuck most of the time, and leadership theory says that successful leaders move out of the rationalization phase as quickly as possible and accept the results and seek help to improve. Right? So that's how we go on doing it. Very good, give yourself a good hand. Let's go to team 2.